Hello and welcome to lesson 2 about the verb to be. Today we're going to talk about the verb to be in the past, present, and future forms. So let's take a look at the plan, how we're going to do this. First, I'll introduce the present tense with the pronouns and the verb to be. We'll take a look at when you use the verb. Then we'll do a little practice with the present tense. Let you fill in the blanks and test your skills, see what you know. Then we're going to go and talk about the past tense. We'll also do a little practice with that after we learn those forms. We'll go on to the future. And then to finish, we'll do one big overall lesson quiz. Are you ready? All right, let's jump into it. First, let's take a look at our pronouns. You probably know all these, starting with I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. So let's take a look at the verb to be with these pronouns, all right? Starting with I, it turns into I am, like I am cold. You are. He is, she is, it is. We are, you are, and they are. All right, so those are all your forms of the verb to be with our pronouns. Now, you can change these up. Instead of saying I am Adam, I am cold, I am hungry, we can shorten these to make them sound more natural. It's just easier to say too. So we can shorten I am to I'm. I'm hungry. I'm good. You are changes to your. He is changes to he's. She is, she's. It is, it's. We are, we're. You are, your. And they are changes to their. Again, the short forms are just an easier way to say these words, and it does sound more natural. If you say, oh, you're looking good. Oh, he's coming, instead of he is coming or she is late, just say she's late. It just sounds more natural. So try to use the short forms as much as you can. Just practice them and they'll come along pretty easy. So next, let's take a look at when. When do we use this verb to be? First of all, is when you say your name. When someone asks what's your name, you can say, I'm Adam. Next up is your nationality or where you're from. Someone asks, where are you from? Or where is he from? You can say, oh, he's from India. I'm from America. So you can use it to say where you're from. You can also use it when telling your age. I'm 37, I'm 23. Or here our example says, you're 35. You can also use it when you're talking about your profession or what you do for work. She's a teacher. I'm a doctor. He's a pilot. You can also use it for how you're feeling. Like the example here says, we're so tired. We're so tired. I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. Next up, an activity or what you are doing. They're watching TV. What is he doing? Oh, he's running. What are you doing? I'm eating. So you can tell it about an activity or what you are doing. And lastly, you can use it to talk about your location or where you are. Maybe you're talking to somebody on the phone and they ask, where are you? You say, I'm at the bank. I'm at the park. I'm home. So there are a lot of different ways you can use the verb to be. Okay, are you ready for a little practice? Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 examples here and you have to tell me which one is right. Okay, so the 3 are, I are cold, he be slow, it is funny. So choose which one is correct, which one is right. I are cold, he be slow, it is funny. You got it? All right, the correct answer is it is funny. All right, it is. IR? No, definitely no. He be? No, no, no. It is funny. Okay, let's try another one. Which one is right? They're so cool. It are my friend. She am from England. Which one is right? Hmm. You got it? Yeah, of course you do. The right answer is they're so cool. They are so cool. It are my friend. No, no, no. She am from England? I don't think so. They're so cool is the correct answer. All right, one more practice with the present tense. And I give you three choices down here: she's, it's, and he's. All right, so you're going to fill in the blank with one of the correct answers. So first, I'll read them out loud. This is my brother, blank, 27 years old. Number two, his wife is 26 years old, blank, from New York. They have a dog, blank, outside playing. All right, so fill in each one with the correct answer, either she's, it's, or he's. Give you a moment to do that. Pause the video and fill them in, or do it in your head. And we're going to continue on. Let's see. This is my brother. He's 27 years old. Because brother is a male and he is the male pronoun, we say he's. Okay? Number two, his wife is 26 years old. She's from New York. Wife is a female. She is the female pronoun, so we say she's from New York. And lastly, they have a dog. Of course, it's the last choice. It's outside playing. They have a dog. It's outside playing. Now, this last sentence, you could also say it's playing outside. It's playing outside. Either way, it's outside playing or it's playing outside. Sometimes, too, if you really know someone's pet, like the dog, and you know it's a girl or a boy, you'll hear people talk about dogs or cats or pets and say, he's outside playing, she's outside playing. But it's okay, too. All right, how'd you do with that? Pretty good? Okay, let's keep on going. We're gonna switch to past tense now, all right? On the left side, you see all of our present tense versions. I am, you are, he is, okay? So let's take a look at the past tense. How do they change? Past tense for I am. I am hungry now. But if I talk about before, I say, I was hungry. I was. You are changes to you were. You were late yesterday. He is changes to he was. And in fact, the next three, he, she, and it, they all are the same with was. He was, she was, it was. He was my friend many years ago. She was my girlfriend last year. It was a good movie. Okay? So lots of wases there. I was, he was, she was, it was, you were is the different one for those pronouns. If we go down to the bottom with the plural ones with we, you, and they all change to were. We were, you were, they were. All right. So you see the pattern here. The two words are was and were. You just remember those. You'll be all right for past tense. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples. The first one here, I was tired after my workout yesterday. I was tired. Now here we have a key word. If you look at the word yesterday, yesterday tells us that this is something that happened before. This is our key word to know to use the past tense. So we say, I was tired after my workout yesterday. All right, let's look at the second one. You were so funny last night. You were so funny last night. All right, we're using were with you. You were, and we know it's past tense because of the key words last night. So last night tells us it happened before, so we used you were. Okay, number three, it was cold this morning. It was cold this morning. The key words here are this morning. This conversation is happening probably in the afternoon or even later in the day, talking about this morning, which happened before. So you're talking with someone and you say, hey, how's it going? Hey, pretty good, pretty good. Do you enjoy the weather? Yeah, the weather's all right, but it was so cold this morning. It was so cold this morning. All right, so the last one. They were late. They were late to the party last weekend. They were late to the party last weekend. What's the key word here? Or the two keywords to tell us that it was past tense? That's right, last weekend. Last weekend means it happened before. So when you're looking at past tense, you want to check out and see these key words: yesterday, before, last night, last year. All right? So, past tense practice, let's check this out. I'm going to read these to you, and you have to fill in the correct form of the verb to be, okay? So, first one. He not happy today. We early to school this morning. It on the table last night. You late every day last week. All right, so you fill in the blanks. You can write them down, write down the whole sentence, whatever works for you. You can pause the video because we are moving on. Here are the answers, all right? He was. He was not happy today. We were early to school this morning. It was. It was on the table last night. Hey, have you seen my phone? I can't find my phone. Um, it was on the table last night. It was. And the last one, you were late every day last week. Naughty, naughty. You have to get up earlier or leave your house earlier because you were late every day last week. How'd you do? I bet you did fine. Yeah, you got this. Now let's move on to the future tense. And the future tense, thankfully, is very easy. You see here, we add will be to I. I will be hungry later. Now the rest of them, check this out. They're all will be. Will be, will be, will be. Ah, what a relief. This one is very easy. I will be hungry later. You will be hungry later too. Everyone is will be. They will be here in a while. It will be rainy later. So, and when you're talking about the future, you can add will be. Easy one, right? Yeah, thank goodness for that. You can also shorten these up with I will, you will, he will. You just add an apostrophe and keep the LL. So goodbye, WI, apostrophe LL. I'll be, you'll be, he'll be, she'll be, it'll be, will be, you'll be, and they'll be. Now, if you listen to he and she, we don't say he'll be. Oh, he'll be here later. No, no, no. You can change it to sound like an I sound, short I, like it. He'll be. Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be here later. When you listen to people speak naturally, they don't say he'll be here. No, no. They say he'll. Same with she will. She'll be here. Yeah, she'll be here. She'll. Not she'll. No, she'll. She'll be here. Same with we. Kind of sounds like will. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. Not we'll be there. We'll be there. And they'll, nobody says they'll. Oh, they'll be here tomorrow. No, it's more like you don't have the Y. You just use THELL. They'll. Yeah, they'll be here tomorrow. They'll be here. Okay? Just some little tips again to let you know how natural speakers sound. Changing up. It doesn't quite match up he'll, she'll. Try to make it short and natural with he'll be, she'll be. Okay? You got it. All right, let's do our big lesson quiz. And let's look at what we're going to have on this quiz. We're going to do present tense. Okay? Present tense verbs. I am, he is. Past tense with was and were. And we will do future tense with will be. Let me give you some tips on what to look for. When you're looking for past tense, or you think something might be past tense, look for the key words like yesterday. I was late yesterday, or last week, last month, or the word before. If you see these words, then you know it's past tense. Same with the future. If you see keywords like tomorrow, or next week, or later, then you know it's the future. All right? So here we go. I've got a bunch of questions here. You can either write down the sentences or just fill in the blanks, okay? Up to you, however works for you the best to study and learn. Pause the video. Pause the video while you're writing these down or thinking about the answers, because right now we're going to look at the answers. So pause, stop if you haven't finished. Okay, I gave you a chance. We're going to do the answers right now. Here goes. The first one. He, my coworker before. We see that key word before, which means the past. So we're going to use he was. He was my coworker before. Number two, I hungry later. Do you see a key word in there? Later, huh? Later tells us it's in the future. So we say, I will be hungry later. All right, the next one. It very windy outside. It very windy outside. This one, it is. It is very windy outside. We see no keywords about before or earlier or later. So we assume it's talking about right now. It is very windy outside. Okay, next up, we waiting for so long earlier. Keyword, earlier. Earlier means before, which means past tense. We were waiting for so long earlier. Earlier being the key word. Next one, they happy to see you tomorrow. What's the key word? The key word that tells us about the time is tomorrow. Tomorrow's in the future, so we use future tense. They will be happy to see you tomorrow. Yeah, they will be happy to see you tomorrow. Good. All right. Next one. She, my girlfriend, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Ago refers to the past. She was my girlfriend 3 years ago. Okay. Now the last one is all about you. You studying English right now. Right now, present tense means you are. You are studying English right now. And good for you, huh? Did you get all those? I bet you did. You got this down. That's our little quiz. That's the lesson on the verb to be, past, present, and future. I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most important, comment. Comment down below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what I can do better. What will help you more that I can do in the future? Also, tell me what else you want to learn about. What other, whether it has to do with grammar, like verbs or how to organize a sentence, or maybe it's topics. Topics like going to the supermarket, going to the airport. Anything you want to know about, please comment down below, let me know, and that way I can make lessons more suitable for your needs. But again, thank you so much. My name is Adam. I hope to see you again. Be sure to check out all the shorts I have up. I have a lot of vocabulary shorts. I will be doing more with like conversations. I will do some videos like this with that will test listening skills, having conversations and stories for you to listen to, and then I will ask you questions about what you heard. So there's a lot more coming up on the channel. Thank you for watching and coming along so far, and I will see you next time.